back to my channel. It's your girl Kayla, aka KK, aka K. I am so sorry that I have been MIA for literally weeks, almost a month. Your girl's been going through it. I'm gonna just cut to the real. The end of April, my grandpa died and my aunt died in the same week, so I was mourning in my own time with that. The first week, second week of May, all through May, I've been juggling moving, celebrating friends' birthdays, and packing up my place, dealing with my job in a COVID outbreak, and it's just been a lot going on the past few weeks. But you know what? The job that I'm on is almost over. I'm done with this project the first week of July. I'm done July 8th. And literally, I truly think this might be my last show in the industry for a while. I feel like I am burnt out of the film industry. I truly need a break. And am I nervous? Yup. But am I more excited and willing to trust in the universe and take a leap of faith? Yes. So depending on how this show ends, if my next job is not remote, or if it's not a travel show where I'm traveling out of state and getting all the extra per diems and housing allowance and all that, then I'm gonna have to decline a show here and say, you know, I gotta set boundaries for myself. I need to protect my energy. I can't take the show. I'm just feeling burnt out, guys. To be honest, I'm feeling burnt out with everything. But yeah, that's what's been happening in my life. Just family stuff and work and moving and everything that's changing. And I've just been really emotional and my mind has been all over the place. But you know what? I'm here. I'm trying to show up for y'all. I'm trying to show up for myself and show up for my creativity. I can't even speak. I'm trying to show up for my creativity because I really want to focus on this and be creative on this platform and just build a community of people, and to also fulfill my creative purpose. I feel like I really truly do feel like I am here to pursue a creative purpose, and right now what I'm doing with my job right now is not helping with that. Is it paying my bills? Yes, but you know what, I just gotta cut some bills out basically. So okay, so that's what's been happening. But even though that all has been happening, your girl has still been trying to keep up with her reading. I have read 6 books this month, and you know what, that's more books than I have read in a month, I think, ever, to be honest. Even though I've read 6 books this month, I am still, I think, 8 books behind on my Goodreads challenge. Let's see, logging in, I am 7 books behind on my Goodreads challenge. Okay, so that just means I just need to read like some short smutty books and just keep up with that. Okay, but I want to talk about the books that I've been reading so far for the month of May. I think I could squeeze in maybe 5 more books in the month of May. But the first book that I want to talk about is called Inevitable Conclusions by Christina C. Jones. This book is the #1 book in her Inevitable series, and there are only 3 books in the series. And when I say Christina C. Jones can take all my money, boom boom boom, take it all, Christina, because girl, you do no wrong in my eyes. If Christina C. Jones ever sees this book, just know I freaking love your writing. You make me believe in Black love again, and you also make me excited, to be honest, to be in, once I get to my late 30s, that my sex life is gonna be the bomb. I just want you to know your writing is everything to me. Okay, so Inevitable Conclusions. This is about 2 main characters, Cora and Tariq, which I rated this a 4.5 stars. I know you can only do 4 or 5 stars on Goodreads, but I just want you to know I rated this a 4.5. Cora and Tariq, they have been best friends for over 20 years. They mainly have been friends with benefits. They tried to date in their younger years but didn't work out, so they just stayed being best friends with benefits. They both come from backgrounds where their parents have just issues. He has issues with his mom because she's battling dementia, I think his mom is battling dementia. His mom is in a home somewhere. I'm pretty sure she's battling dementia. Pretty sure. Anyway, yes. So that's going on with his mom. And then her dark past deals with her mom's boyfriend, and trigger warning for this right here. So that's what's happening with that. And then this huge secret comes out, and when I tell y'all, I did not see any of that coming, and I'm just like, what? The secret, once the secret comes out, the support that these two characters have for each other, and the love that Tariq has for Cora, and how he just wants to protect her wholeheartedly from everything, from the outside world, because she's also in the spotlight, because she is a award-winning Broadway playwright, and it's just phenomenal. Everything, all the situations that happen in this book is handled with compassion, and I applaud Christina C. Jones for doing that. Okay, so inevitable conclusions. Boom, book 1 in her inevitable series. The next book I read is Inevitable Seduction. It's dealing with Cora's friend Nubia. Nubia is seeing this dude named Stefan, and I want to read my my review that I wrote on this. Rated this book 5 freaking stars, because another thing about this book, trigger warning for this, y'all, I'm gonna just read my review. Stefan and this is in all caps, Stefan and Nubia, exclamation point. The way this man has so much compassion and patience with her, the way he rights his wrongs and owns up to his mistakes on handling certain situations, the way they support each other and truly love each other is top tier to me. CCJ, you have done it again. Had me over here laughing, tearing up, smiling, all the feels. Love, love, love. Like literally, I listened to this book so freaking fast. I really want to go back and listen to it again. But I'm about to tear up right now thinking about it again. It's just so well done, so well written. And let me just tell you, them sex scenes, oh, so good. And the thing is, there's a situation in the book where, this is not spoilery, I don't think, where Nubia is in the shower, and she's never shown a dude her boobs before, because, you know, she had a double vasectomy. So she has scars on her boobs, and Stefan walks in on her, and because, you know, they had just gotten done with morning wake up call, if you know what I mean, and he realizes, I've never seen her boobs in the daylight, and he's never seen it at night because they're always doing stuff with the lights off. So he sees her boobs for the first time. She's upset, she's crying, she's yelling at him, get out, get out, get out. And he keeps asking, are you good? Are we good? I'm sorry. He keeps apologizing to her as well. So he's getting dressed, doing as she says, but then he stops and turns to her. She's crying, and her back is towards him, and he just comes up behind her and just wraps his arms around her and makes her feel safe. And that whole scene is just, he's exploring her body and asking, is this okay? Does this hurt? Can I look here? Can I touch here? Like, just the whole exploration of how he handled that whole situation, because I truly do feel, I'm getting emotional because that scene was just so beautiful, and it was so well done, because, you know, us as women, we're already self-conscious about our body with these men, and I'm sure in that moment, I know these are fictional characters, but I'm sure there are women out here who have had the double vasectomy done, and they don't feel confident in themselves ever again, basically, or they can't even feel their boobs because they're numb there. And I'm sure they just feel like a man will never see me as beautiful again, or a man would never touch me again. And the way that Stefan handled that situation Thank you, top tier. We need more representation of that and need more safe spaces of that. So that was a long thing, but yes, Stefan and Nubia, Inevitable Seductions, which is book 2 in the Inevitable series, 5 freaking stars. If I could have given it 10 stars, I would have. It was just so good. It's book 3 in the Inevitable series. It's called Inevitable Seduction. It is dealing with Nora from book 1, her daughter Dawn, and this guy named Patrick. Dawn is of course an actress. Hello, she gets it from her mom. She's an actress who is trying to ignore what the media says about her and just do her best in the current production she is working for, because apparently the word around Hollywood is that she's difficult to work with. But that's not true. It's because the producer was treating her some type of way because she wouldn't sleep with him. So now her name is just going through the mud because everybody believes the producer. So, ugh. Which honestly still happens to this day. It's so disgusting. Dawn runs into Patrick when she's researching for a role, and the two cannot stop thinking about each other. When I say this chemistry, baby, this chemistry between these two characters is so lovely. And Patrick just, yes, he's a troublemaker. Is he a troublemaker? He has a troubled past, I will say. He has had a troubled past, and you know, he's been in jail. He was part of the street stuff, and he feels for Dawn because he's like, I really like this girl, but I don't want my reputation or my bad boy persona to affect this girl who has so much going for her. So they try to work that out. The love is so amazing. The scenes, top tier. And I just really enjoyed it. So I gave, what did I give this book? Boop, 5 stars. I gave the book 5 stars because, again, Christina C, take all my money, please. All right, next book called Love Notes. Yo, I gave this book, if I also could have given this book 10 stars, I would have given it all the 10 stars. But of course, I give it a 5 star. This book was so freaking cute. Love Notes, which is book number 1 in Christina C. Jones' Equilibrium series, which I'm just not realizing that is part of a series. My bad. So I only read number 1, but Love Notes, it's about this 2 main characters, Jules and Troy. Jules is a photographer. She has her own shop. Her own shop, is that what I want to say? Her own gallery, that's what I want to say. And she just moved to a new town, and she's trying to find clients to get business for her photography business, and she runs into this boy, Jules and Troy. Troy is a barber, and they run into each other. And when I say that this is like a slow burn that burns so good, and then every time they interact with each other, it's just like, oh, you're just so happy when they interact with each other. Jules is dealing with some dramas, some past ghosts from her, past, basically, some bones that fell out the closet. And Troy is adopted, so he has been through the foster system and everything, and he has no idea who his family is. And so they talk about that. But the two together, again, they meet each other, and it's like they instantly connect, and it's like they try to heal each other. And their chemistry is off the charts. It's so hot. It's so connected. It is so like, man, why can't every love connection that we all come to, why can it not be like this? Like, get to know me. I want to get to know you. Get to know my good, bad, and ugly side. And I want to get to know your good, bad, and ugly side, but with compassion. And so they're doing that. And then, of course, you know, flirtatiousness and the physicalness of it all. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And the ending was a little bit emotional for me, which, oh, I just love it. Okay, read it. Boom, 5 stars. One thing about Christina C. Jones's writing, I love how, yes, the smutty scenes are there, and yes, they are off the charts spicy, but we still have a story to tell. We still have a plot here. And I like how the characters, the main characters in her books, they all are going through something. They're all trying to figure out something in life, or trying to heal from a dark past. When the past boils up into their current time and they try to figure out how to deal with it, I love how the main characters just handle each other like, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. I'm here to protect you in your heart and to wipe your tears away, and we're gonna get through this together. Like, what? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a hopeless romantic, so stuff like this just gets to me. Oh, okay. That was book 4. Book number 5 that I read this month, The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. Y'all, I had already seen Bridgerton season 2 before I read the book, so I already knew what to expect. But low-key, I kind of think I like the book better. Do I like the drama in the show more? Yes, because I do love how it's like, oh my god, the sister Kate and Edwina, their drama in the show is way better than the drama in the book. Yes, but the hotness and the hate to love trope in the book is 10 times better than in the show. Dude, I love it. I love it. I love it. And those scenes were amazing. I finished the book in one sitting. Of course, I read all these books through Scripty, and Anthony and Kate. And then I also got a spoiler for freaking season 3 of Bridgerton. I'm like, oh, okay, Colin and Penelope. I don't know why I can't talk. Okay, Colin and Penelope. Okay, we here for it. And I'm guessing the way that this book went with Kate's mom and her dreams are going crazy and all that, I am guessing they're going to bring that into season 3 of Bridgerton. But yeah, The Viscount Who Loved Me, y'all already know the story. Julia Quinn, gave it a 5 stars. Of course I did. And the last book that I read in May, Stay With Me by Alexandria House. This is the #1 book in her Strickland Sisters series. This one is about Angela, who is a hair vlogger, very popular, and Ryan, who is a corporate man and also a womanizer. And I was listening to it on audio, and the dude is from New Orleans, and I don't know if the narrator who was doing Ryan's voice just got it wrong. I don't know, but y'all, it was hard for me to take the story seriously because the accent, okay. But basically, Angela, you know, she's very independent. She doesn't want to be in a wasted relationship anymore. She is a landlord, Ryan, and a vlogger. Ryan is moving into her building, and literally the moment they lay eyes on each other, Angela's like, oh shit. Ooh. Angela takes a double take like, ooh, is this the new tenant type thing? So then of course, you know, they sleep together. But the only thing I didn't like about this book, I did not like the way, there's this one scene where Angela and Ryan, they've already slept together, but he makes it clear, I don't want a relationship, I just want to have fun or whatever. And she's like a little, of course, disappointed, but then, you know, in her mind she's disappointed, but her words say, oh, okay, well, that's totally fine. So she's gonna go on other dates. She's getting ready to go on a date. She's getting all cute, got the outfit on, got the hair done, makeup done. He knocks on her door. She answers it in her outfit, and he's like, oh, where are you going? Like, looking all good or whatever. And she's like, I'm going on a date. And then he says, wait, you're going on a date? But what about us? And then she's reminding him, like, you the one that said you don't want to date. And then he's thinking, well, I do now. All because he doesn't want her going on a date with somebody else. Like, bro, I did not like that. Like, don't manipulate me. Don't play me. Just because you see that I'm about to go on a date with somebody, don't manipulate me and making me feel bad just because you don't want to see me with somebody else. That is, I don't like that. I didn't like that part of the book, but everything else was cool. Ryan's friend always has to talk sense into him. Like, bro, you're not trying to marry the girl. Just tell her how you feel. You're not begging her to be with you. Just tell her how you feeling. If you want her, you need to tell her that you want her. Don't play games, you know, if you think she the one. Because apparently the moment that they met, he couldn't stop thinking about her, and she couldn't stop thinking about him. And, you know, it was sexy. It was cool. I gave it a 4. So that was all the books I read. I do plan to at least try to squeeze in 3 more before the month is up. But again, your girl is out here packing and making a life change. So, you know, we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. I feel like my brain is really, it's doing this. It's literally just thinking about so many things at one time. So my mind really couldn't focus on what each book was about. And I just want to say thank you, Christina C. Jones, for your writing, baby. I freaking love you. So when July gets here, I have a trip to Amsterdam and Copenhagen. So I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try to pre-record things before that trip happens. That way I can just schedule them to go out. This makes me feel happy. And it makes me feel like, okay, Kayla, you are actually contributing your creativity to the world. And you're freaking talking about books that maybe people haven't even heard of. Like, you're introducing a new series to people, a new perception of books that people haven't even heard of or read or whatever. So that's what I've been doing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Stay blessed, stay up, protect your energy out here. Peace.
It's 5:50 something and I feel so empty inside.